today's video. My name's Amy if you're new here, and welcome back to another secondhand September video. In today's video I thought I would kind of go through my favourite things to thrift, to get from the charity shops, because I feel like when you go in as a beginner, maybe you're not quite sure what the sort of sections you should be going to are and what sort of things you actually can get. I feel like we're bombarded with these images of gorgeous people in these lovely thrifted outfits. However, we're not quite sure what individual pieces made that together. Same with home decor. So I thought I'd go through like the easy things to thrift that you'll find in most charity shops, and just kind of, yeah, just running through my favourites, because I feel like it's fun to talk about all the favourite things I've brought, and also it might give you guys some inspiration on what sort of things you can get in the charity shop. So if you'd like to see my favourites, then just keep watching. So first thing I thought I'd put on the list is oversized men's t-shirts / shirts. I've got some examples here to show you. First off, this top I'm wearing, I live in this top. I've got another red one, and then I've got a couple of different ones from different charity shops, vintage stores. And when I tell you I live in these, I literally, as soon as I am home, I am in one of these t-shirts. For size reference, I'm about a size 16, and I normally think like a 2XL is like a good oversized fit on me. But obviously you can scale up or down however you need to. But I find a 2XL fits nice and baggy. Anything above that, brilliant. But anything below that, if I get like a large, it still fits quite tight. As soon as I get home, we'll put one of these on, some cycling shorts. In the winter it'll be some trackies, and I just find they're really comfortable, easy to lounge around in. But equally, you can style these up to wear out, put it on with a nice pair of jeans, you can tie it up at the front. They're so versatile, and I find that a good graphic men's t-shirt, whether that's about anything you're interested in, quite a lot of mine are like Harley Davidson, this one is just like a motorbike one, and I find they look really cool, but you can kind of go to whatever graphic you like best. I've got a couple of Disney ones I really like, so a men's shirt / t-shirt is always my fave. And talking of men's shirts, I've also got one of these ones. This was from the Latham Street Full of Bag sale. It's originally Packer Rabanne, and it's just this gorgeous black men's shirt. Any work shirt, I've got them in white, I've got them in black, I've got them in blue, and then I've got a couple of short sleeve ones are patterned. And these are so great if you're someone that does get quite hot quite easily, but still want something over your shoulders, because you can just kind of throw these on and they always look nice. I literally live in these sort of shirts and put them over everything, and I find it's a really simple and effortless way to still kind of look a bit stylish, a bit like a model off duty. And yeah, I really like these, and you can find these in most charity shops. In terms of pricing, it obviously depends what the charity shops are like near you. For things like things like t-shirts and things like plain shirts, I don't like to spend too much money on them, just because I know that I can get them in the outlet stores quite cheap. You can quite often find these in the everything £3 stores. In fact, I think most of my shirts and t-shirts are from kind of them outlet stores where things are a bit cheaper. But obviously it depends, like my Harley Davidson ones are a bit more expensive because you're paying for the brand. But you can find these in a range of charity shops, in a range of colours, and it's a fun way to kind of personalise it towards your style. But definitely check the men's section, because I find a lot of my favourite pieces are from the men's section, so that's something to never miss out on. The next thing is vases. Now, if you are someone that has a house, has a room that you live in that you want to decorate cute, I feel like a vase is always a nice added decor piece. This one I believe was originally from Oxfam, and it is just this gorgeous kind of wooden vase with kind of this cut out in the middle. I've got two similar to this. I've also got a couple of different other vases that I've got, but a vase from a charity shop I love. These are also a thing that is really easy to DIY. You can paint this, spray paint it with normal paint. I've got a tutorial up on my YouTube if you scroll far down, if I have to make a gritty paint to kind of give it some texture, which I love. A super easy thing to DIY, but equally you can quite often find ones like this that are ready to go. And I feel like the thing is with vases, quite a lot of the trends don't really go out of fashion, so a nice vase will be a nice vase all the time, as long as you get one that kind of goes with your home decor. But I find that vases are really easy to find. They are in most charity shops in the bric-a-brac section, and you will normally find a nice one. I've just got some faux leaves in here because I kill everything. But yeah, I just thought this was a good idea. Vases are a really easy thing to thrift, and I always think they look nice. The next thing I get loads of in charity shops is dresses. Obviously this is personal if you like to wear dresses or don't, but I find a nice summer dress I find in most charity shops, and they always have a good range. This one was originally in the style, it's a size 16, I got it from St. Luke's, and it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely summer dress. I love wearing this in the summer. I also wear this like dressed up a little bit more. I find dresses in kind of all dressy levels, so things from casual dresses to kind of fancy dresses, I find them in the charity shops. I've got some of my favourite evening dresses are all from the charity shops. So yeah, love, love, love a dress, and I find that's something that you can find in most charity shops. And they're definitely one of my favourite things to thrift. They're comfortable, they're easy. I live in summer dresses when it's hot, and yeah, I think they're a really handy thing to have, and you'll find lots and lots in the charity shops. The next thing is such a trend piece, but has been for a long time, so I don't think it will go out of trend, and that is mini bags. Now, when I tell you can find the nicest mini bags in the charity shop, I am not lying, because a couple of my favourite bags, in fact most of my favourite bags, are thrifted. I picked out two to show you. I'm just going to do it up so it looks pretty. So the first one is this Fiorelli. Does anyone know actually how to say that? This was £2 from Haven's Hospice, and I just love this bag. It's so cute. It's Barbie pink, like kind of that pastel, gorgeous. I don't know. It's not Barbie pink, it's pastel pink. The next bag I'm going to show you is Barbie pink. But I think this is gorgeous, and you can find mini bags in literally every shop. Some of them are kind of more vintage in style, some of them are more modern in style, but they are normally priced really reasonably. You're probably paying on average about £6, which is kind of pricey, towards you can get them in the outlet stores again for £2-3. As I said, this one was £2 and I love it. Unfortunately it doesn't go with many of my outfits, this one, but I do force it on a lot of outfits just because it's so pretty. But when I say you can find mini bags in every store, you literally can. I feel like mini bags were quite the trend a while ago, probably when this was originally made, and they kind of have come in and out of trend, but in general I feel like who doesn't need a mini bag for a night out? I thought I'd show you this one as well. I know you've seen this loads recently, but this one was from St. Luke's, and I just think this is the most gorgeous bag. I think it was £3.50, and I have worn this so much. I pair this with every outfit. It's strange I find that one harder to style than this one, but I feel like a pop of colour is always fun, and when I'm wearing a monochromatic outfit like black and white, or if I'm wearing something colourful, I always just add this on as an extra colour. I think it's gorgeous. Mini bags also can be quite deceiving. I feel like people see these and think you can't fit much in them, but I can fit all my stuff I need for a day out in one of these, or not day out, but an evening out in one of these. Just make sure you're not getting ones that are too small, but I normally think if I can put my phone, my purse and a lipstick or a perfume in it, then I know I'm probably set. I love these bags. I think they're a classic. I think you can find them in most charity shops. Also quite a thing you find in boot sales. But yeah, charity shops, boot sales, online on Vinted, Depop, you'll be able to find mini bags. Just watch, you don't pay too much for them because people do price them up because they are nice and you can find them quite cheap. So if you want to hunt, then you definitely can and find a good bargain. If not, you can find them on Vinted and Depop quite easily. But these are one of my favourite things, and as you saw in my videos with Katie recently, I find that a mini bag, any sort of bag accessory, can really change an outfit. It can dress it up, it can make it more fun, more colourful, it can show your personality a bit more. So I think a mini bag is an essential in anyone's wardrobe, and I'm trying to get one in like most colours, so I have one to pair with all my outfits, because honestly you can find so many nice ones, and I will refuse to buy any of these new ever because you can always find them thrifted. The next thing is like baskets and trinket dishes. If you're one of them people that has loads of things lying around, I tell you, a basket, some trinket dishes, some little wooden bowls will change the game. I picked up a couple that I've had laying around in my room. This one actually has all my bracelets in, and it's just this gorgeous, kind of a bit like tortoiseshell but wooden, and I love these. I have a couple of these. I got them in a set. I have wooden bowls in my room, and it literally is just what I keep around to chuck my watch in. If I'm getting to bed, I have a little wooden bowl next to my bed so I can chuck things in there. And it literally just is a case of thing that collects everything. And I've just looked and it still has its label on. It was £1.79 from Oxfam. And yeah, it's just perfect to keep your little things safe in. I have one in here that's got my change in from my clients. These are so handy. Earrings, sweets, whatever you want to put in it, they're great. And another thing to kind of organise your mess, but equally, again, you can find loads secondhand, baskets. And I have got a gift guide coming out soon. I think it's the next video to come out, like thrifted gift guides. And I didn't mention this, but the extra one, start buying your baskets when you see them in the charity shop if they are cheap, because these are great for hampers. I've actually given a hamper in this and they gave me the basket back. But hampers in these sort of things, perfect. You can actually still see the little hampery string, but these are perfect, let alone for hampers. You can use them again to collect stuff around your room. This one's quite big, but I've got little ones that sit on my desk that have like my perfume sitting on top. But when I tell you, these have so many uses, they really do. Gift giving, organising, you know, literally everything. And a nice basket is always good, and you can find these really cheap in the charity shops. Sometimes I see them for literally like £1 or £2, and that is when I tend to buy them. Just watch they're not breaking too much, but in general, these are a good thing to buy and I recommend them highly. So there is endless things I can tell you to go and buy in the charity shops, but the last thing I wanted to talk about was kind of unique home decor. Again, in the bric-a-brac section you can find literally everything home decor. Obviously, me working in scents, I see a lot of the stuff we get in. We get lovely things from candles to kind of organisers to, I don't know, picture frames. But I just thought I'd show you one of these candlesticks I've got. These came in a set. I think they're about £2 and I really like them. They're from Cancer Research, and a brass candlestick always looks nice. Style with most decor styles, and these are the sort of things I see in the charity shops more or less every time I go. I will see some sort of candlesticks, normally brass, and I just think this is absolutely gorgeous and I use these all over. You can find these, as I said, you can find vases, picture frames, like unique home decor. I can't wait until I have my own house to style with things, because the glassware, the kind of cutlery, the bowls and the plates, you can just get so many lovely, really unique pieces. And I feel like, although I love IKEA as much as the next gal, I just want my house to be unique and fun and have like my personality and everything. And I feel like shopping from charity shops will definitely give you that, because you can find glassware that's like multicoloured, and I don't know, you can really personalise it, and then it still is really cheap. At the moment in scents, by the time I film this, I don't know if we'll still have them, but I think to keep an eye on for other times of the year. We have dawn boxes where we basically collect together plates and mugs and glasses and cutlery, like just enough to start out at uni. And this is such an amazing idea, but really does show that you really can kind of kit out your whole kitchen or whatever room you're decorating just from things from the charity shops. And on that note, you can literally just get furniture from the charity shops as well. So there's so many things you can get from the charity shops, but I thought I just wanted to run you over like my favourite pieces to find. Now, I have just rambled all about my favourite things, but I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment what your favourite thing to thrift is, and subscribe for lots more secondhand September content. I've got some really exciting stuff coming and I know you guys are going to love it. But without further ado, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!